The massive landslide on Route 65 in Killbrook Township remains a who or maybe what done it. The DEP is now drilling holes trying to determine if soil samples will solve the mystery, but that would be in the realm of the natural. People who've been living in the Emsworth area bordering the Walmart property think the answer may be supernatural. Mary Rob Jackson is here to tell you all about it. Mary Rob.
Thank you so much, Stephanie. Before they ever began excavating for the Walmart Supercenter, the Dixmont State Hospital, mental hospital, stood on that property for more than 100 years. After it closed, lots of adventure seekers explored the abandoned buildings and the tunnels that honeycombed the ground beneath it. It all adds up to a good ghost story.
And still it creeps like a B horror movie, not by cubic yards of yore, but inch by inch.
Some say dynamite may have been the trigger. Others think Pittsburgh Redbed is to blame. But in this season of All Hallows evenings, there are those who wonder if the ghosts of Dixmont are afoot.
It could very well be the spirits interrupting the construction.
Dixmont Hospital for the Insane, built in 1856 and originally covering 400 acres, was like a small town containing its own post office, morgue, and cemetery.
We felt like we were being watched at all times, and we heard sounds, and we recorded some spirit energy.
That's what paranormal investigator Sherry Higgins recalls of her visit to an abandoned Dixmont in 2002, one of the many spooky places where she's recorded spirit energy orbs.
The spirits of the dead still walk the asylum there.
Closed in 1984, most of the hospital's buildings were demolished in recent years to make way for the Walmart development. What remains is the cemetery.
My concern is what's happening to the graves that are there. I really would like to know what's happening.
And there's 1,300 graves in here. All these little stones are all gravestones.
Mostly patients buried in wicker coffins and pine boxes. No names or dates, just numbers.
And this gives you the grave numbers where they are.
The Dixmont cemetery records came with the bill of sale when Ralph Stroney purchased the hospital grounds in 1998. He was born and raised on a neighboring farm.
When we were young, we used to hike up here, usually around Halloween, because there was always something strange happening.
Over the years, the Dixmont Cemetery has been a magnet for people looking for a scare.
There's a lot of people that have been up there looking, doing seances and ghost stories.
These graves were originally dug in perfectly straight lines.
Through the years, the gravestones have slid down the hill.
And as 22,000 motorists recently learned, there's more than gravestones sliding around here. But does Ralph Stroney believe in ghostly intervention?
I'm not sure, but, they're saying there were a lot of patients up there through the years that were very happy up there, had a great time up there, and they don't want the place to be disturbed. Simple as that.
Now, the Dixmont Cemetery alone still belongs to the state of Pennsylvania. Everything around it was sold. And for a time, various groups tried to keep the graves cleared of brush. Included among the dead are patients, hospital staff, and their family members, as well as 3 Civil War soldiers who died of their wounds at Dixmont. With a live report, Mary Rob Jackson, KDKA TV News.
Okay, thank you, Mary Rob. Hope you're happy. You've just freaked us all out.
Yes, thanks for the spook.